Hello yogis! Today we will be practicing our Viloma breath, our Viloma Pranayama. And there are two parts to Viloma. We've got a cooling side and a heating side. Today we'll be doing the cooling, which is Viloma 1. And Viloma means against the natural flow. We'll be adding some breath retention. So if that makes you uncomfortable, if you have some health concerns that keep you from practicing that holding and pausing of breath, maybe you're pregnant or having some heart issues, just feel free to practice Ujjayi, practice Apajapa, and we'll start there today, becoming aware of what's going on in our bodies, beginning that heated Ujjayi calming breath, and then we'll jump into our Viloma. So you're still invited to practice, still invited to find that inner peace. But we'll begin. Go ahead, find a comfortable seat. You can sit on the floor, on a chair, maybe on your favorite cushion. Start to become aware of your surroundings. Any smells, any things that you're hearing. Maybe how the floor feels or how your chair feels underneath you. Do you have any taste in your mouth? Today I'll be using one of a smaller prayer beads to guide us, so we won't spend as much time in Apajapa and Ujjayi, but I still want to give us some time. So feel free to pause this if you want more time to yourself to find that calm and peace, or you can stick with us through the video. Just begin, relax, maybe add some wiggles to let everything go so you can find some peace. Begin just by breathing, not trying to control your breath, just breathing in and out. Notice what's going on in your body. Are there any areas of tension that just don't seem to release? Any thoughts that keep hanging out in your mind? Are there any feelings that are hanging out? Become aware, no judgment. And notice if these things are having an impact on your breath. And I encourage you to leave those things off to the side. You need to push them away and just let them be. And bring your awareness solely to your breathing. Again, no control, just awareness. And what do you notice in that space? Are your breaths even? Is your inhale longer than your exhale? You're invited to stay with this Apajapa awareness of breath, or to begin your Ujjayi breath. So again, Ujjayi, constricting the back of the throat to create our wave-like breath. The sound is with the lips sealed. Option to add the tip of the tongue to the back row of your teeth. Seeking to even out your breath. Same length of inhales as exhales. Taking a couple rounds of this to become comfortable with this pattern. As you breathe in with your Ujjayi breath, notice your chest rising, your ribs lifting as your diaphragm fills, and your belly beginning to relax out. As you exhale, feeling your chest lower, your ribs come back in as your diaphragm empties, and your belly relaxing back down. As you breathe in, taking that breath all the way down into your belly, as if we're filling up a glass with water. The water fills in the bottom first. And then that diaphragm drops with air. And our chest rises as the glass of our torso fills up to the top. As you exhale, starting first with the chest releasing down, just as when you pour out that water or drink the water, the level lowers from the top to the bottom. Notice those 3 spaces. Inhaling to belly, ribs, chest until we're full of air. And exhaling chest, ribs, and belly until you're empty of air. This is our 3-part breathing. And we'll use it as we add our breath retention. So again, options, we can continue this pattern of awareness, 3-part awareness with our Ujjayi breath. Or we can add our Viloma, our breath retention, against the natural flow. Instead of using our beads to guide us, we'll do 1 to 3 rounds of this. And maybe by the end of the week, you can breathe this for 3 to 5 rounds. So keep that Ujjayi breath as you inhale in to belly, ribs, chest. We'll start to add our retention. So we'll retent or pause the breath after a third. So we'll exhale, the chest lowers. It'll pause, So imagining there's still a trickle of water going into this cup. We're not just stopping that trickle. So the breath is still leaving. It's just very slow. And then we exhale the chest for 2/3. Little pause, lowering that level of water that empties out, and then the belly. Until we're empty, pausing at the bottom, and then we fill back up. Slowly, keeping that same evenness. We don't want to suck in that breath too fast. Now, if we are sucking in that breath really fast, urging that air to come in, maybe we make those pauses a little shorter, or get rid of them altogether. The most important part of pranayama is to calm the mind. Maybe we work up to those pauses later. But we'll begin, now that we know what we're doing, for 3 rounds. And if one is your round and you don't want to do it again, feel free to stop. But take an inhale in, slow and full, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale 1/3. Pause. Exhale 2/3. Pause. Exhale all the way. Pause. Nice, easy inhale back in. Fill up belly, ribs, chest. Exhale chest. Pause. Exhale ribs. Pause. Exhale belly. Pause. This last time, just you inhaling in and exhaling with pauses at your own pace. Once you've completed, easy inhale in through your nose. And go ahead and exhale completely. 2 more times, inhale in through your nose. Ujjayi, exhale. Last one, inhale in. Open mouth, exhale. If you wish to continue that pattern, feel free. Our goal is to practice this daily. Maybe we extend the amount of breaths we do this. Again, maybe you go from 3 to 5 breaths instead of 1 to 3. Or if you really enjoy it, going a little bit longer. This is our cooling breaths, Viloma 1. Thank you for letting me guide you through this practice. Namaste.